So tomorrow's gonna be a big day. I'm smiling because I'm flying to Canada and I'm reuniting with a Ford Mondeo. The same Ford Mondeo that we rented on a Cannonball Run Europe, where Dad, he takes a bunch of construction cones out, rips the oil filter, seizes the motor, and the French police took it away. This was 15 years ago. I thought the car was junked, you know, we blew the motor, we did so much damage to this poor car. Fast forward to 2018, I did a story on VINwiki about racing a rent-a-car against supercars on a Cannonball Run Europe. The day after my story appeared on YouTube, somebody in the comment section under the video found the Ford Mondeo on eBay, which was crazy. The license plate number of a car registered in the UK follows that car for life. Some guy just put in the plate number and the car appeared on eBay the day after it's just so, the synchronicities is so weird about this story. I just took it as a sign that I needed to buy this car. It was the actual car. It had 3 owners, which was amazing because I thought we killed the car off like 15 years ago. To make a long story short, because I am going on VINwiki later on in the fall to talk more about this. July 3rd, 2018, this guy Aaron, which was a VINwiki fan, got a hold of me and said that he wanted to purchase a car for me because he wanted to be part of the story. It happened so fast, you know, and I wanted to buy the car, then I kind of didn't think of how I was going to register it in the States. Then it turns out I can't register the car because of the 25-year rule in the United States. So, however, I could register the car in Canada because it's only 15 years. So I had the car shipped to Canada. Craig from Bonsai Rides picked the car up for me. He legalized the car in Canada for me. Then I had to find a Canadian to register the car in their name since I'm a US resident. So this guy Rob West, big Mischief fan over the last decade, I actually gave him the car. So Rob picked up the car in December and went to register it, but it had emissions issues. So luckily, Ottawa was getting rid of their emission laws in April. So we had to wait 4 months to get the car registered. Got the car registered and then the clutch went out. I caught a few setbacks. It was like the 3rd clutch. Finally got the car on the road a couple weeks ago. That's why I'm flying out tomorrow to grab it. I'm trying to get the car here in the States, so I'm gonna wrap it for an event next month. Rob doesn't have time to drive the car across and bring it to my house, so I'm gonna fly there, pick it up, bring it back. The doors are rusted, I wanna clean it up, wrap the car, and then it'll be ready for an event next month to do an unveiling. I've been told that getting a right-hand drive car across the border is a little tricky at some border crossings into the United States. Over the years, people legalize these JDM cars and then they cross the border into the United States and the car is never seen again. So I'm gonna try the Vermont crossing. Driving straight to Vermont to my house in Maryland, I live right below DC, would take me about 10.5 hours straight. I was thinking of stopping in New York City maybe for a night just to kind of relax. This car has no AC in it, so it's gonna be a really, really hot drive. I still can't believe that I bought the car. It's been over a year to get to this point of actually meeting the car and reunited with Dado. That'd be funny to drive around DC with him. Actually, I don't want him driving the car at all. No, he can be a passenger. Wish us luck and bring this car home in one piece. Here comes Rob, my Canadian Uber. There you go. What up, man? So I'm with Rob. I'm in Ottawa, Canada. Getting ready to see the Mondeo. Oh my God, there it is. Oh my God. 16 years. Oh my God. You even got the front plate still on there. I never thought a Mondeo would ever bring me happiness. Got the plate. Oh, are those the? Yeah. That's where Dada was burning the holes in the dash. CD player. Is it auxiliary plug? No. No auxiliary plug. It's okay. It took us forever to figure this out last time. Then you turn it that way. Voila. Z-Tech. What are you doing now?
Checking the spark plugs. I think they're all contaminated with oil.
Great.
Yeah. A little bit of normal wear. You flip it over. Nothing. It was gripping on the rivets.
Great.
And then it wore through the rivets.
Is that why? No gas?
Yeah, no gas.
Terrible mileage. That's a lot of rust. So do you want to do Denny's?
Yeah, sure. So whipped it up.
Oh,
yeah.
it's one of those. Okay.
And then e-brake.
Put my seatbelt on. Fuck this shit.
Oh yeah, the door.
All on.
Oh, e-brake. God, I feel like I'm...
It's like we're stealing mom's car when you're
I
15.
feel like it. Here we go. I haven't done this in 16 years. I'm driving a Skyline. Oh, you do kilometers.
Yes.
And this is actually in miles an hour.
Yes.
All kinds of fucked up.
So pay attention to the red on the speedometer.
Oh, that's right. I'm reaching down wrong.
Oh man.
I feel like you're my driving instructor.
Yeah,
Like in high school.
Oh, be careful over here. Sometimes there's cops shooting radar. So only go like slow down a lot. Like slow down a lot.
It's 40 though. Oh, I'm going.
Yeah, I know you're going. You're going 40.
Yeah, the wrong 40. Damn it. Damn kilometers. Oh my God, I'm reaching for the wrong.
Then turn right at these lights.
Turn signals all kinds of fucked up.
I don't know. We don't make much here. We make the traverse curb.
Oh, you said
Jesus
traverse
Christ.
curb. What the hell's a traverse curb? I'm thinking as I'm walking.
Go that way.
The guy in the truck is helping us.
Oh my God. That was really close to eating shit. Just wait till you get like White Castle or something.
This is going to be a long fucking trip. That was great.
The Mondeo has a bit of a smoking problem. So it likes to drink oil.
So how much oil am I supposed to add on my drive home?
About a quart every 100 miles.
Now is this miles or kilometers?
Miles.
Okay. At least I make it home, so.
Yeah, for sure.
Look at these mechanics I found on the side of the road. So what I've learned so far with this car, the radio code is not working, doesn't have auxiliary. There's no cruise control. Glove box doesn't stay closed, no big deal. Air conditioner does not work. It's still damaged, believe it or not, from when Dado was taking down the cones. It's a basic car. I mean, it's comfortable. It actually drives really, really nice, except the whole burning oil issue. I'll get that looked at when I get into the States. Just right now, I just want to go into Montreal to hang out, relax. I've never been out there, party it up, and then drive to New York City tomorrow. So fingers crossed this car makes it across the border. So how did you do this time?
Good, pretty good.
Really? It's been about 45 minutes. Did you have to add any or no?
No, we did not have to add any.
Awesome.
Might be because you're at a higher RPM on the highway.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't like stop and go.
I'm so happy it's nice and cool outside.
Yeah.
And it's running good.
For no AC, it's perfect weather.
Yeah, right now it is. We just checked into our loft hotel in Montreal. Hotel room. This place is ridiculous. Don't touch anything.
It's too good for us. Yeah, way too good.
I guess it's the corner bed.
Thank you.
I want to live here.
Yeah. We should ask him. Or we just don't leave. Yeah. It's not check out.
Look at that. Perfect timing with the bird. It was meant to be.
So we're here with the beautiful Mondeo. It's been a good car for me for the last few months when I've been driving it, taking care of it for Dustin. When we picked it up, it was not in the shape it is in now. Had 4 flat, nice and cracked tires. When we did the oil change on it, we had to get the drain plug off with the impact gun. The old Mondeo doesn't have a whole lot of piston ring left in her because somebody along the line drove it without oil. So now when you start it up, you get a nice little click clack.
Is there any air conditioning?
There's no air conditioning. Every component of the air conditioning is broken.
From what?
From the condenser to the AC clutch to the lines.
From what though?
Oh, from a
You
Brazilian
look behind
man.
your head. I swear to God, I didn't plan that. You see it? Traffic cones?
Yeah. From the
Those.
from a Brazilian man hitting some cones in somewhere in France.
Oh yeah, a little bit. A little bit, it just did that. Alright. My shoes. That's not good. Was it doing that before?
No. Yeah, that's just what it does.
That right there?
Yeah, oh yeah, it does that. Don't worry about that.
Really?
Yeah, it just does that.
You almost got my shoes.
It's a diesel.
Oh my god.
It's turning into a diesel.
Is that carbon oil? Is that oil?
No, it's... Oh, it's wet.
It's liquid carbon.
But it's just...
That... So is that going to cover everybody's windshield?
Yeah, this is why it couldn't pass emissions.
So I have about a 10-hour drive home, plus I have to add oil.
It's still spitting on the ground.
You've got 10 quarts of oil. You can make it, 1,000 miles.
This is going to take me a week to get home. All right, thank you guys. That's James. He helped out too.
It's James.
That's James. He ate calamari for the first time in his life yesterday.
really
He's
good.
cultured now.
Yeah.
Surprised.
All right, wish me luck. Go across the border. If I have any
luck.
problems, I'll give you guys a call.
Yeah, we'll bail you out.
Thank you very much. Expecting a call. Great, thank you. I appreciate that.
Godspeed, Mondeo. Godspeed.
The Mondeo just got denied crossing into the U.S., which really sucks because I spent a lot of money trying to get this car into the U.S. and got this far. Technically, I got the car over the border, but I had to turn around and come back into Canada because Border Patrol said that I cannot be an American and drive a Canadian car across the border. Border guard crossing it and asked if I was trying to bring his car to drift it. I guess he's assuming it's a JDM car, and I told him it's front-wheel drive, and he said okay. The other guy said, look, you can't drive a right-hand drive car in America. It's illegal. So I'm not going to argue, and then I have to bring the car back to Canada and explain to him why I have this car, and it's just like I had to go through so many interrogation after interrogation, and just like, my God, man, it's such a pain in the ass, and now I have to figure out, I gotta get the car back to Rob after, he lives about maybe 3 hours from here. I think being reunited with Mondeo was awesome enough, and I appreciate everybody that helped me to get this far. I'm thinking this might be the end of the road, at least for a while. Being reunited after 16 years, which is an unbelievable story so far. It keeps on getting interesting, but unfortunately this time it's bad news. She's all yours.
Yeah, we'll take care of it.
Yeah, I'm just happy to make this flight and get the hell out of Canada. That was the worst night ever, but I appreciate you taking care of me.
Yeah, have to take care of it.
Bye-bye. Gonna miss you. In fact, I never want to drive you across the border again.